Garden.
Okay, the title is The Struggles to Have a Normal Life. Um, Thanks, guys. Okay, the name of the book is Long Gone by Ishmael Bahi. I don't know his last name. It's about this. It's about a kid, a soldier kid that was forced to join the military. He lived in a town called. What's the town called? Some weird name. It's not important. He was chased out of his town because the rebels wanted the rebels keep the people inside the town. One, for the kids to join the army and the town people, like the adults, because so the military army wouldn't come in and destroy, take over, destroy the rebels. So they had to keep the town people in there. Which one day the rebels came and destroyed the whole town, and the people that survived could only go through one path, which is like only one exit, one way to exit the town. And the people that survived, which was Ismail and his brother and his other group of friends, were the ones that survived. And before, like, there's 3 rivers that they had to cross before they reached the safe line, and the rebels can't touch it no more. After that, after they have crossed the third river and are now safe, the rebels go back to town. Ishmael and his brother and his friends wanted to go back to town because they have no money, they have no house, they have no place to live. So, and then they have money back home. So they tried to go back home, but they figured, once they got close to the town, they figured that the rebels were like protecting the town, so you can't come in unless they see you. And if they see you, you're gonna die because you escaped the first place, which is a no-no. You can't do that. And then after Ishmael and his group of friends realized that they cannot go back inside town, they start to go. They move away from the town and start looking for another safe place. Which at one point they run into another group of army, which is like the safe, the army that protects them and brings them into their town, which is safe and stable and is protected by the army, the military. And then it goes more into like where Ishmael joins their army, fights with them, goes and kills people, and starts doing drugs, which starts turning like his life around. Follows the wrong track. And then later on after he goes and fights the rebels and kills people, there a group of people from the United States come into the town and rescue all the younger soldiers, like all the 13, 14-year-old kids, and take them to rehab, in other words, and take his mindset out of killing people and basically put him in a foster home so he could have a normal life. Next slide. In this picture, the quote was, "There was only one escape route out of the town," which is what I was saying earlier. Which I picked this picture because, like, for them to escape, they had to go through the woods. Which in the woods it was like, well, the time that it happened, it was like evening, so it was kind of dark, not that much light. So I picked this, which resembles like a dark cave going towards the light to freedom, which Ishmael and his brother and group of friends were going towards the woods. And after you cross the third river, you realize that you're going to be free. And the door resembles like before, well, it seems like somebody broke it, so it shows that Ishmael had to fight through the woods, had to escape from the rebels because the rebels were also shooting at him and trying to kill him as he was trying to run away, which is that he wouldn't let, which resembles the door because it shows that he will overcome anything that comes through his path. And then this quote, I distanced myself from the games in the village and sat behind houses staring into the open space until my migraine subside. Because there's one point in the story where once he entered the other town, he he will feel sick. He will get migraines. He will have big headaches. He wouldn't feel right. So he would go behind the houses and just look out to the distance and think about what happened in his old town and think about his family. So this is like him right here looking out to the outside and just thinking and remembering all the things that happened. And then like I like this because it just like also shows his own home. But like even though you can't see nothing, you can't like even though there's not his real town out there, he could still picture it. He could still like see that he had a home before it was destroyed. And then this one, Ali gives me my first pair of dress shoes, a dress belt, and a stylish shirt. It shows that I after he went to rehab, he had a chance to go to New York and tell the people in New York like what's going on in his hometown and all the struggles that he had to go through. It shows no closed doors, only new beginnings. And this quote, like it shows that he like even though the doors closed, new doors open. So this is like an opening for him to go to freedom and be able to tell his life story to other people and get help.